Welcome the dignitaries. Technology will never replace a great teacher, but in the hands of a great teacher, it's transformational. A very warm and vibrant morning to one and all gathered here. It's a day of innovation, insight, and inspiration. Welcome to IEEE International Conference on Smart and Sustainable Technology.
Organized by IEEE Bangalore in collaboration with KLE College of Engineering and Technology, Chikodi. This event brings together minds that dream, design, and derive the future.
I'm Kirti Patil, a proud MBA student.
And I'm Praveen Phadi, a Tech MC student. And together we are honored to host you throughout this incredible journey of technology, sustainability, and impactful ideas. KLE College of Engineering and Technology, Chikodi has been a cornerstone in shaping students' academic and personal journey. The institution stands out for dedicated faculty, well-structured curriculum, and supportive learning environment. The college fosters a culture of innovation and discipline, encouraging students to explore their potential beyond academics throughout the various technical fests, seminars, and hand-on projects. Let's now present a short video that captures the spirit and journey of our college.
Thank you so much, KLECET. Thank you so much.
Thank you. To commence this grand occasion, we humbly request Dr. Chandrakant Umrani, the INCST convener, to escort the dignitaries to the dais.
Thank you, sir, for your kind gesture. Let's now open our minds and hearts with a divine note. I invite Deepika and team to present a melodious song to bless this conference with wisdom, clarity, and peace.
ಹೂವಲ್ಲಿ ಜೇನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆ ದೈವದಾಜ್ಞೆನೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ನಾಳೆಗಳ ದಾರಿಯಲಿ ನಂಬಿಕೆಯ ನೆಲೆಯಾಗಿರಿಸು ಮುನ್ನಡೆಸು ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು ನಾವಾಡೋ ಪದ ಪದದಲ್ಲೂ ಸಂಚರಿಸು ಹೂವಲ್ಲಿ ಜೇನು ಗುಡಿ ಕಟ್ಟದೇನು ನೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀನು ಅಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟದೇನು ಆ ದೈವದಾಜ್ಞೆನೇ ಎಲ್ಲಾನು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ನಾಟ್ಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ನಾದಾಂತರಂಗ ತಾನೇ ನಾದ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಭಾವಾಂತರಂಗಾನೇ ಶಿಲೆಯಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ಕಲೆಗೆ ಮತಿ ಕಲೆಯಿಂದ ಶಿಲೆಗೆ ಕುಂಚಾರತಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದರಲ್ಲೂ ಅವನಾನತಿ ಒಲವಿಂದ ತಾನೇ ಸುಖ ಸಮ್ಮತಿ ಈ ಲೋಕವೇ ರಂಗಭೂಮಿ ತಂತಾನೆ ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ವಾಮಿ ಪಾಲಿಗೆ ಬಂದಂತ ಪಾತ್ರನ ಎಲ್ಲರ ಜೀವಂತಿಸಿ ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ದಯ ಪಾಲಿಸು ಈ ಬಾಳನು ಬೆಳಕಾಗಿಸು ಹೇ ಶಾರದೆ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Thank you, Deepika and team, for the melodious song that has set a positive and uplifting tone for our event. To extend a warm and thoughtful welcome to all our dignitaries, guests, and participants, we now invite Dr. Chandrakant Umrani, convener of INCST, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to one and all present here. Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. S. Vidyashankar sir, respected Principal sir, dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, my dear colleagues, authors and student friends. Before I start with welcome note, I take this privilege to brief about this conference. So we are proud to host the IEEE International Conference on Smart and Sustainable Technologies, INCST 2025, an initiative to bring together researchers, academicians, and industrial professionals to discuss advances in emerging technologies. The conference invites original research contributions in a wide array of domains, including artificial intelligence, big data, cybersecurity, IoT, signal and image processing, and sustainable computing. So INCST serves as a dynamic platform to explore cutting-edge innovations and interdisciplinary collaborations that contribute to smart and sustainable technological solutions for the future. The accepted papers are published in IEEE Explorer and indexed by Scopus. It gives me an immense pleasure and pride to extend a heartfelt welcome to all of you on behalf of KLE College of Engineering and Technology, Chikodi, for the IEEE International Conference on Smart and Sustainable Technology, INCST 2025. At the outset, I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Dr. S. Vidyashankar, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Vishweshwara Technological University, Belagavi. Welcome you, sir. Sir, your presence today is a true inspiration to all of us. I now take this privilege to welcome President of today's function, Young and Dynamic Principal, Dr. Prasad Rampure, sir. Welcome you, sir. I also wish to especially welcome to our keynote speaker, Dr. Amal Admutte, sir. Welcome you, sir. I also welcome Professor Prashant Hebbale, co-convener INCST 2025. Welcome, you, sir. I also take this privilege to welcome all the session chairs, Dr. Vibha Vyas Madam, Dr. Mebnagana Kulkarni Madam, Dr. Sanjeev Sarnikki sir, Dr. Kuldeep Sambrekar sir. Welcome you all, sir. So also I welcome authors, delegates, press and media friends, and student friends who have joined us both physically and virtually from various parts of the world. So once again, I welcome you all to this August gathering. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful welcome note. What is better symbol of sustainability than nurturing a plant? We now request the dignitaries on the dais to participate in the ceremony of watering the plant, a gesture that reflects growth, harmony, and environmental consciousness.
Thank you, dignitaries, for sowing the seeds of inspiration. To begin this journey on a graceful note, let us express our heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished dignitaries with a token of welcome.
Bouquets are not just flowers, they are symbol of work, admiration, and blooming ideas that this conference stands for.
So, I now invite our beloved principal, Dr. Prasad Rampure, to present a bouquet to Dr. S. Vidyashankar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, VTU Belagavi.
Thank you, sir. Next, I invite Ms. Gayatri Madiwal, MBA first year, to present bouquet to Dr. Prasad Rampure, Principal, KLECET Chikodi.
Thank you. I invite Ms. Felicia, MCA second year, to present a bouquet to Dr. Amol Admute, Keynote Speaker, RIT Islampur.
Thank you. I invite Ms. Madhu Munse, MCA first year, to extend floral greeting to Dr. Chandrakant Umrani, convener of INCST.
Thank you. I request Ms. Pushpa, MBA first year, to present a bouquet to Professor Prashant Hebbale, co-convener of INCST. Thank you. I request Ms. Pratiksha Patil, MBA first year, to present a bouquet to Dr. Meghana Kulkarni, VTU Belagavi.
Thank you. I request Ms. Sri Krupa, MCA second year, to present bouquet to Dr. Vibha Vyas, COEP Pune.
Thank you. I invite Ms. Achal, MCA first year, to extend floral greetings to Dr. Sanjeev Sanaki, GIT Belagavi.
Thank you. I request Ms. Sanjana Injal Karanji, MBA first year, to present a bouquet to Dr. Kuldeep Sambrekar, JIT Belgavi.
A heartfelt thanks to all our presenters. Now, the most awaiting part, unveiling the INCST proceedings. Thank you, dignitaries. I now request Dr. Sanjay Ankli, Head of CS Department, to introduce our today's chief guest, Dr. S. Vidyashankar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, VTU Belagavi.
Good morning, everybody. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Vidyashankar, sir, respected Principal, sir, other dignitaries on the dais, off the dais, my dear colleagues and my dear students. It gives me immense pleasure in introducing a well-known academician and a great administrator who doesn't need any introduction, but as a part of protocol and a situation demands, I take this privilege to introduce today's chief guest. Dr. Vidyashankar is a present Vice Chancellor of VTU Belagavi, a leading university in Asia and the only technical university in the state of Karnataka, who has taken the charge in the year 2022. Sir has started his teaching career in the year 1991 as a lecturer in BIT Bengaluru, one of the leading engineering colleges in Karnataka. He served the college in various capacities as a senior grade lecturer, assistant professor, professor, dean, PG coordinator. He has a teaching experience of more than 28 years and a research experience of 15 years. Till date, 6 scholars have been awarded PhD under his guidance. He has a number of national and international patents to his credit. Sir holds different positions at different universities and national level. To start with, Sir is a former Vice Chancellor of Karnataka State Open University, Mysuru, former member Executive Council VTU Belagavi, nominated by UGC, former member Planning Board of KLECET University, Belagavi, nominated by UGC, former member Governing Council of Chitrakala Parishad, Bengaluru, nominated by UGC, former Treasurer ISTE, New Delhi, one-time member of Task Force, nominated by Karnataka Science and Technology Promotion Society, Department of Electronics, IT, BT and ST, Government of Karnataka, member of High Power Committee on IT, nominated by Honorable Governor of Karnataka, member of Expert Scrutiny Committee constituted by Honorable Governor of Karnataka to finalize names of awarding honorary doctorate degree to the leading universities in the state. Sir is a chairman and a member of search committees nominated by state government for appointment of Vice Chancellor of several universities in the state. He has contributed immensely for preparation of new guidelines for the NAC accreditation as a member of NAC discipline-wise expert committee member. KSOU has witnessed tremendous transformation under his leadership. Few notable achievements are, he has got a NAC A grade to the university in the history of 25 years to the KSOU. For the overall development of open and distance learning, he has fetched a grant of 2 crore rupees from UGC. He is responsible for introducing CBCS in PG programs, which is a first in the history of KSOU. Coming to the achievements of Vice Chancellor of VTU Belagavi, Sir taken step forward for implementation of new education policy 2020 at VTU in its true spirit. Sir is responsible for entering MOU at the international level with the University of Japan and Germany to bring advanced curriculum and global recognition to VTU. Efforts are on to transform VTU into multidisciplinary university. Sir is responsible for many administrative reforms in academic and examination section. Sir is responsible for establishment of Center of Online Education, VTU being the first public technical university to introduce the online technical programs in the country. Announcement of results in record time within 3 hours of last exam, VTU being the first university to provide result to the students through WhatsApp. Sir is responsible for development of VTU skill development centers with various governmental schemes. About 2,500 candidates, including SSLC dropouts and others, have been trained in this center so far. He has established global campus at VTU. Under his leadership, in the interest of VTU students community, VTU is holding 2 convocations in the year to enable aspiring students to study abroad without losing any academic year. VTU has signed a MOU with Aspiring Knowledge and Skill India Private Limited, a leading training institute for conducting skill development programs and training programs for the students affiliated to VTU under NSTCA certification. About 240 students of each college of VTU are being trained every year under this program free of cost. MOU have been entered with many leading companies. Center of Excellences have been established under VTU in collaboration with industries. Under his leadership, MOU with Nestlings have been signed to enable the aspiring students to study courses of foreign university along with VTU curriculum and also to do internship in the foreign countries. Last but not the least, Coming to the prestigious recognition and awards, in recognition to his exceptional leadership and excellent vision in advancing technical education, the Economic Times honored Sir with Outstanding Tech Visionary Vice Chancellor. In an individual category at a recently held Economic Times Education Tech Summit 2025 held at Bombay. Under the leadership of Professor Vidyashankar Yas, VTU has seen a tremendous development in the field of teaching, learning, research, innovation and entrepreneurship, digital integration into administration and examination, industry academia connect, establishment of center of excellence, skill industry oriented education, curriculum, extracurriculum, sports, cultural activities, etc., because of which VTU could excel and achieve greater heights. In recognition of this excellent progress by university, under the leadership of Professor Vidyashankar Yas, Economic Times has uploaded the achievements of VTU and awarded 4 prestigious awards in the following category during Economic Times Education Tech Summit 2025 held at Bombay recently. The notable awards are Outstanding University in Adopting NEP Strategies, Excellence University in Tech-Driven Industry Academic Partnership, Excellence University in Digital Library Services, Outstanding Tech-Driven Engineering University. In the year 2024, also VTU was awarded with Excellence Distance Learning and Online Education for the effective implementation of online education under the leadership of Professor Vidyashankar Yas. VTU has been recognized for contribution in AI, IoT, Industry 4.0 initiative at India Mobile Congress 2024 held at New Delhi. These awards highlight VTU's commitment to academic excellence, digital transformation, skill-based industry-oriented education under the great leadership of visionary Professor Vidyashankar Yas. With this brief introduction, I present before you Dr. Vidyashankar Yas, Honorable Vice Chancellor, VTU Belgavi. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your wonderful introduction. With great honor, we invite our chief guest, Dr. S. Vidyashankar, Honorable Vice Chancellor, VTU Belgavi, who has also been awarded as an Outstanding Tech Visionary Vice Chancellor, to share his thoughts and wisdom. We are eager to hear the insights that will surely leave a lasting impression. Please, sir.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನನ್ನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. Good morning to one and all. The principal of this prestigious college and member of Executive Council of VTU, Professor, and the president of today's function, Professor Prasad Rampureji, deans, heads of all departments, faculty members, participants, special invitees, research scholars, students and friends from press and media. It's a matter of great pride and privilege for me to join you today at this prestigious IEEE International Conference on Smart and Sustainable Technology. I want to thank the organizers for this opportunity to address such a distinguished gathering of thought leaders, technologists, and innovators. As we convene here to deliberate on smart and sustainable solutions, it is important to place our conversation in the context of larger national vision, the dream of Vikasit Bharat by 2047, when we celebrate the 100th years of independence. This dream is not just about GDP numbers, infrastructure, or digital connectivity. It is about creating a nation that is technologically advanced and self-reliant, socially inclusive, environmentally responsible, and globally respected. And to realize this vision, engineering and indigenous technology must lead the way. It is the technology which is driving any country in this part 1 or 2 or 3. It's only the technology. Now, to make this country number 1, we say this conference is for smart and sustainable technology building. Recently, when I was going through the article published by one of the newspaper, and the analysis is based on not by me. It is assessing the global tech race, global technology race by the data was sourced from the critical and emerging technology index, critical and emerging technology index, published by the Harvard Kennedy School Welfare Center for Science and International Affairs. As per the chart given by them, why always we say America is number one? Usually in my address, wherever I go, I will say the USA is having 72% of the world technology is with them. Remaining away 28% of the technology lies with the other parts of the world. Why this statement today? We can justify it by saying the article published in recently, I don't know how many of you have read that article in Hindu. This is not my, I am just placing the records before you that how India is placed with respect to the development of the critical technologies. What are the critical technologies today? It is AI, quantum, AI, biotechnology, semiconductor, space, and quantum. These are the 5 critical areas of the technology, critical technology areas where the younger generation will enjoy a lot of things out of the development of this critical technology. The chart says that where India stands, where America stands, where China stands. We say when we launched a BrahMos, that is our latest technology, we felt proud that India has developed a BrahMos, because that is the first that we have developed. And I also read an article, the Tejas, the warplanes that are being developed by the HAL, still we are not able to manufacture the engine indigenously. We are depending on either on France or on America, where purposefully they are delaying the supplying of engine because the technology, they know that if they supply so fast, we are going to develop. We are going to become a developed nation. So with this chart, it says in the critical technology, let us come to the chart. With respect to the AI, the what is called global tech factor, or we can say what is a technology index or a factor. The United States is 22.7 in AI, biotechnology is 17.2, semiconductor is 26.4, space 13.8, quantum 4.2, put together 84.3. Today I am justifying the statement that the 72% of the world technology lies with America, remaining 28% with the remaining part of the world. In the same wise, likewise, if we compare, the technology index factor of China is 65.6. And India, it is in 10th position compared to Taiwan and France, Germany, United Kingdom, South Korea, Japan, Europe are all above India. The technology index factor is just 1.3. Quantum is 1.3, average 15.2, where we are. That's why the onus is on the young engineers to see the India, an aggressive India, or an India with a technology advancement. There are a lot of onus and responsibility on young minds, those who are sitting here. As I am mentioning, that today if you have a technology, you are the kingmaker. That's why when President of America, Trump, make a statement, it creates a vibration in the entire world. He bombed Iran from sitting elsewhere in Pakistan. He called Pakistan chief commander and said, tomorrow I want to put a bomb to Iran. Then agreed easily from the location of Pakistan, he bombed Iran. That means they are threatening in such, why they are such so powerful? Because they have a technology in their hand. As I have mentioned the chart, India is far, far behind America. Still we are saying the slogan that India is 25 years behind America, not ahead. We are lagging behind 25 years in technology. It's not quoted by me. Once again, I want to make a statement that one Bhaskar Kesar from IIT Chennai, who had been interviewed, has given an interview to a newspaper, Hindu. He has mentioned that to develop the quantum technology keys or quantum communication through satellite, it requires another 10 years from today. But China has developed that technology 10 years back itself. That means we are still, with respect to the quantum, we are still, our indication factor is 1.6, where our Prime Minister wants the quantum technology to be developed in a faster way. But I want to place the facts before you that when we search for a quantum engineers to apply for a project of quantum, we could able to find only 4 in entire Karnataka. That's why I'm telling the colleges now we are going to revise a curriculum for first year. The quantum, there will be a more elective subjects on quantum, whether teacher is available or not. But there are sources available to learn the quantum technology. There is no dearth for quantum availability of source for learning the quantum technology. But there is a dearth maybe in the teachers available for teaching quantum technology. We as a VTU will allow the students from first year onwards itself to study on quantum technologies as an elective in the first semester itself. If a student is bright, he can choose the subject, study through the NPTEL or any other platform, online platform. And if he passes that exam conducted by the NPTEL, we are going to include in our candidate's marks card. We are ready to transfer the credit. That is the way in which I am thinking, and students are also think in a different way, that in what way they can contribute to the growth of the country. You want India to be the number 1, we have achieved 4th place in GDP with respect to the economy, because the large population of this country has contributed for that. But when we take the GDP of the technology, definitely will not be in that position. I can surely say that we are in the 9th or 10th when we take a technology index factor. That needs to be enhanced when India is going to celebrate the 100th years of independence. That is what the slogan put forth by our Honorable Prime Minister, saying that when we celebrate 100 years of independence, we want to see Vikasit Bharat, not Bharat, Vikasit Bharat. What is that Vikasit Bharat? Vikasit Bharat is the country with a self-indigenously developed technology. The technology needs to be developed indigenously. For that, there must be effort from the young minds, where your knowledge, if you develop a technology, you are the kingmaker of this country. I was discussing with the heads of the departments and many deans. I was telling them that this country needs an engineers who can think ahead. That's why many new measures which VTU is going to bring, many new opportunities which we are going to give. We are establishing a telecom center of excellence in establishing 5G, 6G lab, or even quantum computing assessment lab. By signing an MOU with TCOE on 10th, we are going to inaugurate in Bangalore. Don't worry whether it is a Bangalore or whether it is a Belagavi. Today there is an accessibility, a remote accessibility is there for everything. Only thing you need to show interest in learning. More the interest, more the learn, more than a gain, knowledge that you gain, you are going to become a kingmaker of the technology. Today the country is ready to spend, TCOA says, we have thousands of crores of rupees, but they are not finding the required quality of engineers. Every young mind always says, after completion of the degree, they want one job and they want to get married to a girl who has got a job. Self-thinking, selfishness, that you should kick out from your mind. You must always try to gain knowledge by joining to a higher education, post-graduation, PhD, where you are going to do a research. Research leads to innovation. Innovation leads to you to an inventor. Inventor, you can become a big man. Don't think that in this country, all of them have suddenly become an inventor or a rich person when you go and study the history of Narayana Murthy or any other personalities who have developed the technologies. The companies which has been developed, think in other way that if you work hard, there will always be a result. To work hard, you have to make up your mind. Just I was telling in the morning, one boy has acquired additional 80 credits than what is the other 160 credits. We are going to honor him in our convocation, which is going to be held on July 4th. That means the interest must be there to acquire the additional 80 credits. It's not a small job. Today, the platforms are wide open. You can acquire any number of credits, any knowledge that you want, because we have signed an MOU with many of the well-established companies like TCS, ION, or L&T, or Coursera. Choose the subject which you want. I have already requested those companies to reduce the cost of purchasing the online material. And I said, I am ready to compensate from our university whatever the percentage that benefit is to be given to the students. I'll give back to you. There are so many avenues. We have started VRAF. Anybody who wants to think in a big way, definitely there will be a support by the university for 18 months. You need not have to invest 1 rupee. When you become a successful startup, you have to give 1% of your equity to the university. What more facilities that you need? Chairs, everything will be given free. Internet facility, everything is free. The VTU has come out with a new skill lab facilities. The days, only thing students have to make up your mind. I know you will be active only when the festivals are being conducted, festives are being conducted. But when it is a technology event, you will never show interest in attending the technology events. The smile in your face indicates what I am telling is correct. But do remember that these days, student days, I always say it's a golden days, okay. But because many are students, I see only teachers in first 3 benches, others are students looking to me. That's why I'm talking more about students. You have to trigger your mind to develop these technologies, critical technology. Put your hands in developing a critical technology. We have provided, we have tied up with many 5G experts to give a technology option or a platform to learn the technology called robotics and automation. Recently, I had been to America. We visited many universities, one such University of Nevada, Reno City, where the students are from India. If you go to foreign, all the students are from India, where they are doing a research. VTU is open up its mind to create 100 vacancies for teachers to do research, but the result is only 2 candidates. Madam might be knowing, Meghana Kulkarni, only 2 candidates have registered for full-time PhD. That too, they have forced somebody to register for PhD. Funds are there. We are ready to give 35,000 scholarship per month. Still, there are no candidates to take. There is a dearth for quality researchers, but there is no dearth for funds. If somebody comes to me tomorrow saying that I have a technology I need to develop, VTU is ready. But I am not finding any such personalities. Engineers who can come openly and say that I have a technology to develop. We need a support of the university. So far, in the last 3 years, I have not seen anybody. You should write and come. The university will not come to your doors. You have to come to our doors. Definitely, we are there to help you. Traditionally, we have seen engineering as a tool for industrial growth. Today, we must expand that view. Engineering must become a tool for national development, for Jana Kalyan and Rashtra Nirman. Whether it is ensuring clean water in our villages, building climate resilient cities, improving agri productivity, or delivering digital healthcare, engineers are the modern day nation builders. But what kind of engineering do we need? We need engineering that is context sensitive, cost effective, and most importantly, conscious of our local realities. And this is where indigenous technologies comes in. India has a rich tradition of innovation rooted in our civilization ethos, from the iron pillar of Delhi that defies rust to the step wells that managed water harvesting centuries ago. In today's context, indigenous technology does not just refer to traditional knowledge, but also cutting-edge innovations designed, developed, and deployed by Indians for Indians. Think of the UPI digital payment infrastructure, now a global model. Think of India's vaccination production capabilities. All our rural solar innovations are the rugged and affordable EV solutions emerging from our startups. All this okay, but we are not able to see anything, any development in the critical technologies. That's why I stressed critical technologies need to be addressed to develop the critical technologies. Because the future is going to be the quantum, future is going to be the AI, future is going to be the space. There will be a space wars. Future will be the semiconductor. So in these critical technologies, the students need to concentrate and do to develop the technology indigenously. Because when we go smart, we'll say smart. How many of you are having one thing I can challenge in the room? How many of you are having India, Make in India phones? How many of you are having iPhones? How many of you are having a smart phone of Samsung? How many of you are, raise your hands, how many of you are having, other than Samsung and AI, Samsung and Apple phones? Very few. See, in a mass of 200 or 300, 2 is rising. What is the percentage? So that means there is no, that's why the telecom is worried. They say we have got crores of rupees. Why the engineers are not coming out with the smartphones made in India, which anyway, no way inferior to any of the Samsung or Apple phones. That is where indigenous technology, indigenous manufacturing, indigenous smart manufacturing. While smart technology is often associated with automation, AI, IoT, and data-driven system, it cannot be truly smart if it is not sustainable. We must ask, is this technology energy efficient? Does it reduce resource consumption? Is it accessible to the common citizen? Does it support circular economy? Whether it is building smart cities, managing water resources through IoT, or using AI for crop prediction, the intersection of technology, sustainability, and inclusivity is where real progress happens. Research with relevance from labs to lives, the IEEE community is known globally for its contribution to the scholarly research, but in the Indian context, we must now move towards research with societal impact. We must ask, how can our research be translated into scalable products? Can we file more patents, not just papers? Can we build local supply chains based on our innovations? India needs a stronger triple helix model where academia, industry, and government co-create solutions. I wish this conference provides an ideal platform for such collaborations. I urge our young researchers here, look at the problem of rural India of Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. Look at the opportunities in clean energy, healthcare, agri-tech, and digital inclusion. Let your PhDs become problem-solving documents, not just academic milestones. That is what I'll repeat wherever I go. Vikasit Bharat, the engineer's manifesto. A Vikasit Bharat needs smart infrastructure that connects every citizen, clean energy that powers a green economy, healthcare that reaches the last mile, affordable education enabled by AI and digital tools, indigenous defense technologies that ensure national security, and an innovation ecosystem that nurtures startups from every district. To achieve this, we need an engineer's manifesto, one that combines technology with purpose, innovation and with empathy, and excellence with ethics. We must celebrate not just the technocrats of India, but the tech savaks, those who use technology as a means of service to society. Role of institutions and industry. I urge our academic institutions to encourage multidisciplinary thinking, promote problem-based learning, invest in incubation, not just infrastructure. To industry leaders present here, support research through collaboration, funding, and internships. The future will belong not just to companies that build products, but those that build ecosystems. IEEE has a unique opportunity, not just as a publisher of knowledge, but as a platform for a global, local collaboration, helping Indian engineers solve Indian problems with global benchmarks. Very famous quote from Honorable Prime Minister of India. In conclusion, the journey to Vikasit Bharat will not be easy, but it will be worth it. The path lies in harnessing our own talent, leveraging our own traditions, and building our own technologies. Let us take inspiration from our great scientists, from Dr. Vikram Sarabhai to Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who believed that dreams are not what you see in the sleep, but those that keep you awake. Let our engineering dreams wake up us to a new India, strong, sustainable, and self-reliant. I congratulate all the participants and I wish the conference a great success in the igniting the ideas that shape our shared future. Jai Hind, Jai Vignan, Jai Vikasit Bharat. Thank you. I once again thank the principal for having given me the opportunity to address the young minds and to ignite the young minds towards finding a solutions or to take up a research in critical technology which is the need of the hour as we have to climb and compete with the already advanced countries like America or China. Thank you once again, one and all.
Thank you, sir. It was an inspiring speech. Now, our students and faculty members are eager to interact with you, sir. Our students and faculty members are interested in interacting with you. No, sir, you can.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Sanju. I am working in Computer Science and Engineering Department of Engineering section. My question to you is regarding, are there any plans to introduce more industry-sponsored projects and research opportunities for students?
Up an MOU with TCOE, opening an opportunity for the teachers as well as the students who want to go in for research with quantum technology. We are establishing a quantum, and there are 15 startup companies are coming up there. Now, today morning I received a message that 20 startup companies are coming there. They are ready to train the students, train the teachers in the quantum technology, where there are 5 lakh engineers are required in quantum technology in another 10 years.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, sir. My name is G.R. Kembayamet. My question is related to skill development of students and regarding incubation facilities. How is VTU encouraging and supporting students who wish to pursue entrepreneurship or self-employment, particularly in terms of incubation facilities, mentorship, and access to seed funding, sir?
That's why VTU now has started. You can take your seat. VRF, Vishwesvaraya Research and Innovation Foundation, not only in one center of Belagavi, Bangalore also, where now we are going to establish a center there, Muddenhalli. Seed funding will be provided. We have already created a facilities, as I have already mentioned in my speech, that 18 months free space will be given to the students for to become a startups or to establish the startup companies. Even after that, they can continue with payments, certain very meager. In Belagavi, I will tell you, we are offering one chair at 1,100 rupees, where I can challenge that nowhere that space is available with that rate, with the environment what we are having. And if any seed money, definitely, if any principal proposes that there is a new technology or in the area of the technology, critical technology, if something path-breaking achievement is there, definitely VT will join hands with the particular student group or the students to develop the technology or to make sure that the technology is developed completely. We are ready for investment. And there are, no, VTU need not. There are venture capitalists. Every day they are knocking my door saying that you give the students with the technology, we are ready to fund. There are companies, there are investors. Venture capitalists are 100 in number. If you have a innovative technology, if you have a new technology with the students, send them. I will organize the funding. Nothing to worry. Funding is not the dearth. You know how Flipkart started. For the Flipkart investor, Prashant Prakashji is with me. We are now giving a honorary CASA to him in our university. He has won the Bharata Padmashri recently. I have also signed an MOU with one of his partnered company, Co-Create, to create entrepreneurs. The rural colleges must encourage the students to become an entrepreneurs, not job. That to be taught by many teachers. That every day they must teach in the classroom 5 minutes. That what is the importance of becoming a job provider rather than the job seeker. A job provider will have certain definitely initial hurdles will be there. But once when they succeed, this thing is going to be number one. You have to tell the stories of success stories of the startups in the classrooms. How Flipkart started his business with sending books, library books from home to home. And then now is, you know, what is the Flipkart, what is the rate at which he sold to Amazon? How Amazon acquired the Flipkart? There are success stories must be given to the students. Of course, in the country, 5% will not be successful, 90%, 95% failures are there. But students who wants to become a startups must study the success and as well as the failure stories also. so that they should not continue the same thing. They must think globally and try to give a solution to local problems. Think globally, act locally. These are the success stories which needs to be given to the students. Don't think that there is the dearth for funds. You tell VTU has created a mentorship and marketing ship. We'll give if they come. We are also conducting many hackathons, many training programs for first year. Many college students, 200 in number, 300 in number, they are coming and participating.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Any other questions from students?
Good morning, sir.
Uh,
My question is, how does university help faculty collaborate with industry?
Faculty, definitely, that's what. 100 seats are open for PhD. Any college with the same, not for part-time, full-time PhD. Full-time PhD, we are open, we are giving 35,000 rupees per month allowance. And then additional, if a researcher is in what is called in critical technology, when he needs more infrastructure or more investment, we are ready to give that also. There as I've already mentioned, if I announce for 100 vacancies, there will be 2 applications. How can I say what way I have to collaborate with teachers? Young teachers must think that they must leave the college, come and do the PhD. Then they must think of, no, now I'm getting 50,000. If I go for research, I'll get 35,000. If you think like that, you cannot do research. In what way university need to collaborate? 100 vacancies I have created. We are in a plan to create outside teachers also, affiliated college expertise to accept as a guide and do full-time PhD in the university by taking the guidance. That is also I'm thinking in my mind, I will try to adapt it by changing the regulations. If there is a dearth of guides in particular subject in the university. Some specialized quantum. If you want to do research in quantum, maybe faculties may not be available in my university in quantum. I am ready to bring the guide from affiliated college. That's what I mentioned in my beginning when I was preparing for signing an MOU with TCOE. They suddenly called me and give me the teachers list of who are expertised in quantum computing. I could able to get only 5 or 6. That areas, critical areas, teachers must think of doing critical research in critical areas. That way, university will collaborate with teachers. And if any teachers submits a special proposal, not giving something for publication, some real product development, we are ready to collaborate with teachers of such colleges. I hope I have mentioned everything in my speech only. Opportunities are at your doorstep. You need to choose the opportunity given, that's all.
Sir, good morning.
VTU has come, VTU in all, I am telling you, it has opened its doors for anybody and everybody. That means the engineers who are working in its affiliating institutions or university system.
Sir, good morning.
Good
I
morning.
am Dr. Sidling Matapnawar from Degree College faculty. So we have KLECET BK College Chikodi here. So I am also one of the active researcher in our college. So I am also working in cutting edge quantum technologies research. So we are eligible because you are talking only VTU affiliated colleges. So if we have some genuine problem to address local issues.
Definitely you can tie up with any of our college and come forward and submit the proposal. along with the faculty from our affiliated colleges, definitely, because as a Vice Chancellor, I have to work in the four walls of rules and regulations.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So to provide opportunity for a degree college teacher who is working outside the system, definitely, we can always tie up with our, make an MOU with our affiliated college and submit the proposal, we will see. And if you are requiring a facilities also, definitely we will open up that facilities for your research also.
Thank you, sir.
You have opened a new question. I will work it out and get back to you through the principal of our Prasad KLE principal, Prasad Rampureji. Definitely for a research, there is no barrier, caste, creed, etc. There is nothing is there.
Thank you, sir.
Definitely we will look into that. Provided if you sign an MOU with, your college must sign an MOU with engineering college.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sir, I'm Dr. Virana Modi. Sir, even though there is no survival without mechanical engineering, now mechanical engineering is being degraded by stakeholders. That's why we are losing admissions. So, is there any scope or promotion by the university to
University has already promoted. We have given advertisement. Not now, in the first year of my taking charge itself, I have given advertisement that mechanical and civil are going to be the base engineering branches. Without that, no engineer can build something on that.
Yes.
That now also, recently, I have introduced, I have made some newspapers to publish article on mechanical engineering. And many articles have come up in Deccan Herald, Times of India, Vijay Karnataka, saying that there is a demand for mechanical engineering. And I want to place on record, there are no seats in the management for mechanical engineering in most of the colleges. And the reason is, of course, they have cut down their seats, they have reduced it from 180 to 60. There is a demand, but more students want to opt for mechanical engineering. Then reverse trend will start, where now colleges will start opening the 60 or say from 60 to 180 or whatever it is. If it goes, definitely it happens, because India is going to become an hub of manufacturing. As we have seen, Apple has come down here. Many more such companies we are expecting. Bangalore is expanding like anything in manufacturing sector. If you go to Chikballapura, Dodballapura side, there is a hub of manufacturing companies coming up. The students, unfortunately, their minds are fixed. If somebody takes computer science, he also, or CR also, he wants to follow his friends' trend. I don't know who will create the trends. If somebody comes to me asking which branch shall I join, is the computer science or AI, I will say you join mechanical only. AI can be, AI is the tool developed by AI engineers. Of course, as a mechanical engineers, we need to learn how to use the AI tool. That's why in the curriculum that we are now going to revise, the AI will be there in each and every subject connected to that.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Sunil Shinde. Sir, as you mentioned that in the next 10 years, there will be a requirement of 5 lakh quantum engineers.
5 years.
5 years, okay. So is there any, like, VTU has any plans to start an undergraduate
VTU
course
alone
in...
VTU alone cannot think of, but we are trying now. So that's why we have signed a MOU with TCOE. The minister who is going to come on 10th, the telecom minister, Jyotiraditya Scindia, he has already confirmed, he has told that this is the first model. If this model works out, they are going to create these type of centers in every state across the country, not only here, across the Asia. That is what.
Under UG programs in quantum
definitely.
computing, sir,
See,
or certificate courses.
Through AICT, if anybody come forwards to open BE quantum technology, I am ready to give an affiliation for that, as well as AICT also. I'll request to induct. I think they have already introduced.
Science and technology?
That is already instituted. National. Then you can start always. There is no.
Yeah.
Even I am planning, when we take a mass of 4 lakh students or 1 lakh students in a year, we have to see the knowledge level of all the 1 lakh students. It will not be same. That's why whenever a student learn, all cannot become a scientist.